What's up, YouTube? Underworld 6667 here, coming at you with our continuing YCS Top 32 deck list coverage. We are going to be discussing Daniel Vrabel's Top 8 Agent deck. As you guys can see, there were quite a number of Agent or Agent variant decks that did top YCS Rhode Island. So let's discuss what's going on with this one. As you guys can see, 3 Mystic Shine Balls, 2 Christias. Christias are very important. It stops all those special summons. You've got 1 Blackluster Soldier, because lights and darks equal Blackluster Soldier, didn't you know? 3 Card Troopers for that mill. You've got Herald of Orange Light at 3, which is really cool, because you're going to be using the Herald of Orange Light to stop those wind-up plays, stop those big, huge plays that cause you a lot of trouble. You got 1 Honest, 3 Master Hyperion, 1 Sengen, 3 Venus, 2 Earth, 3 Thunder King Ryo, and 2 Tour Guide from the Underworld. Now, continuing onwards, we're just going to go through the whole deck first, and then we'll discuss some different combos and that kind of thing that we can see from here. 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Monster Reborn, 3 Mystical Space Typhoon, 3 Call of the Haunted, 1 Solemn Judgment, 2 Solemn Warnings, 2 Torrential Tributes, 2 Maxis, 1 Snowman Eater, 1 Nobleman, or 2 Noblemen of Crossouts, 2 Soul Takers, 2 Dimensional Prison, 2 Dust Tornado, 2 Goes and Match, and 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, 1 Catastor, 1 Ancient Sacred Wyvern, 1 Mistworm, 1 Black Rose Dragon, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Stardust Dragon, 1 Digusto Phoenix, 2 Gachi Gachis, 1 Levier, 1 Leviathan, 1 number 30 Acid Golem, 1 number 96, 1 Tempo, and 1 Wind Up Zenmaines. Now, looking at it this way, I would say this whole deck is supposed to be sort of like an anti-meta kind of deck. You're trying to stop your opponent from doing what they want to do. As you guys can see, the Call of the Haunted, what are they going to call a Haunted? You're not going to call a Haunted a whole bunch of XYZ level 2 crapola monsters. No, you're going to call a Haunted that Christia. That Christia is going to be very important to call a Haunted because, you know, your opponent activates a Monster Reborn, your opponent summons a Tour Guide from the Underworld, or does whatever they want to do, and you ultimately are negating what they are trying to do, as well as the Herald of Orange Light. This whole point of this deck is to negate what your opponent is going to try and do. Thunder King Ryo, same situation. Negate what your opponent is trying to do. Attacking with huge monsters, Honest, negate what your opponent's trying to do. You're going to use the level 2 monsters to sort of stall yourself out, as you can see by the fact that he ran 2 Gachi Gachis rather than the more offensive type of number 96 Dark Mist. So once again, you're looking at a very defensive agent build in the top 8 by Daniel Vrabel. As you guys can see, his main side deck, once again, more of a defensive play. You've got the 2 Maxis, you've got the Nobleman of Crossouts, you got the Soul Takers. You're trying to get rid of the problems. You got the Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors, you got the Goes and Matches. A lot of that stuff is defensive. This main purpose of this deck would be a defensive. I'm going to stop what you're going to do, and I'm going to push for large amounts of damage because my stoppers are either 1900, they're 2700, they're 2800, they're 3000 attack power. You know, there's a lot of really good cards in this deck that are really, really powerful, and that's what they were trying to do. As you guys can see in the bottom here, we have quite a number of other deck lists that we can be covering in the top 32 YCS Rhode Island covered, so make sure that you stay tuned. Click the Underworld 6667 bar if you haven't already. Hopefully, once all the videos are posted, we'll be able to put up a playlist of videos that you can watch where you can discover what top 32 YCS Rhode Island. Thanks, guys.